Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crick Zenify. So, today I have a panel of five members with me, and so we'll be first going with the preview of today's doubleheader Sunday, starting with RR versus RCB, and then in the evening we have Mumbai Indians taking on Delhi Capitals in the Arun Jaitley Stadium. So, yesterday we saw a blockbuster clash, and both of them were really, really good. But the first one being that GT finally lost after four consecutive wins, and then after that in the evening we saw that the form of TRAVISHEK were back, and then the way they played, the way Abhishek Sharma scored century was it was just truly amazing, and it was great to witness that. So we'll be talking more about that in the forward of the video. So firstly we'll start off with the preview of RR versus RCB, and I'll straight up come to Shreya. What are you expecting from RCB given their away record this season?
So I'm expecting RCB to win. Like they said about the jersey doesn't matter, and we have seen RCB has won all the away matches this season. So hopefully RCB will be winning the match today against RR.
Okay, so yes, I think that's the expectations from all the RCB fans that uh, it hasn't been a great homecoming so far for them, but at least the away records are good. So they are hoping that at least the away record stays intact. So now I'll come to Pratik Bhai that what holds good for RR this season, and they have been a bit inconsistent. Like their season has been up and down, but obviously one good thing for RR being that Jofra Archer is back in form. He's looking really good. So, what to expect from RR in today's match?
Actually, RR is like some inconsistent team because I would say that in first few matches their opening was not working. In next matches their middle order is struggling. For the likes of Dhruv Jurel, Nitish Rana. Although Hetmar played a really good inning in last match, but it was not uh, enough to win them the match because he lacked the support from the other hands. As you said, that Jofra Archer is back in form and he's really good. So let's see how well he does against the RCB batters because the opening partnerships in RCB, as we say in last match, they played really good. Just that the unfortunate of that run out of Phil Salt, they lost the match momentum, and it will be great to see the RR pace attack against the RCB batting firepower.
Yes, obviously, a great contest witnesses is on cards for us today, being the blockbuster Sunday as well. So now I'll come straight up to Ramin Bhai that RCBs. I mean, say they have done really well in all the departments, barring the two home matches. I think they struggled a bit, especially with their batting, but their away record has been really good. So, what do you think has changed in their mindset, especially going towards the away games? Because I think when you compare their season in both away games as well as home games, it literally feels like there are two different teams playing. So, what do you think is the mindset that they're having while playing the away games?
I think throughout the history of IPL, we have seen that RCB is formed that squad related to that home condition. But this is the first time I feel that they have a squad which can win in any condition, especially likes of someone like form of Josh Hazelwood, what they are getting right now. Josh is a someone who can be the game changer for them in this particular time. And more importantly, the support he is getting from Yash Dayal, and more importantly, the Shurans is doing his job. We have seen the two good performance from the Krunal as well, but still I feel that they are struggling to control that particular run flow and supporting role for that Shurans. But overall, that batting is also doing great. That top order is scoring run, including Virat, Rapa. I still feel that that is the complete package what we are seeing, and especially the middle order contribution making them win in the away games. So I particularly feel that more importantly, that Team David should play ahead what he is playing as of now. It will be going to give them more balance and more opportunity to score the runs in away games as well. So this is the thing what I feel that they can improve upon. And one more spinner who can have that Shuams, it will be the complete package for the RCB, even though home and away as well.
Okay, so I think yes, the mindset was very well explained by Romin Bhai, that a team that is actually very well balanced, who can do really well in any kind of conditions given. But I think still that home condition, they have not been able to adapt to it. But anyways, today being an away game, so obviously we see that RCB has an upper edge over Rajasthan Royals. So now I'll come straight to Nags Bhai, that who do you think are the players to watch out for, and especially given that we are obviously witnessing the first match in Savai Mansingh Stadium today at Jaipur, and being an afternoon match. So, what are the things that we can expect from the stadium, be it the pitch conditions, or how weather will play? And also, one more thing, that will toss be a factor in today's match?
Okay, as it is, you have asked, I'll straight away come on the pitch. I mean the pitch thing. Being the first match in Savai Mansingh Stadium, what we have seen till now, it's a batting friendly wicket. So normally, seeing somewhere, hearing about a batting friendly wicket, it comes in a mind automatically. The score would be around 200, 200 plus, as we have seen in previous matches. But there can be a turn here because the pitch is on a drier side, which means somewhere you will see. If the bowler, either spinner or pacer, there would be turns on this pitch. So if the line and length is proper, you will see wickets coming on, and the average score. If I say here, the average score would be around 150 to 170. And talking on the toss as well, somewhere the team will will see to chase first. But for both of the teams, I mean Rajasthan and Bangalore, if you see on head-to-head record, in 29 total of 29 matches, RCB has won 15 and Rajasthan has won 14. And on the venue itself, Rajasthan, out of 9 matches, Rajasthan have won 5 and RCB has won 4. So somewhere toss won't be a factor today because we will see quite a good match today, good fight today with both of the teams. Talking on the fantasy players, as you said, the key players which will be there. So from RCB, I think we can see a good, start from our Kohli and Salt, Rajat Patidar or Devdutt Padikkal to assist them, and in Rajasthan squad, we'll see Jaiswal and Samson with Rana assisting them. In bowling lineup, if we see, it could be, Jofra Archer, who is back in form for Rajasthan, and for Bangalore, it can be Suyash Sharma, according to me.
Oh, okay, so we had a very good preview about what the ground holds for us in today's match, and also about what could be your strategies coming in for our viewers, that when you're making your fantasy team for today's match. So now I'll come straight up to Shreya, asking about RCB, that Devdutt Padikkal has been good in parts, not so well, but I think the intent he's shown is really great. And also coming towards Liam Livingstone, that he's still not proved his worth. But I think there was only one match where he scored a 50. He saved that RCB collapse, but apart from that, we haven't seen the Livingstone that we have known for so many years. So what I would like to ask you is, are you seeing any changes in RCB's lineup given the form of Padikkal and Livingstone?
Uh, about Padikkal, I don't think he'll be replaced or something because he has actually played good. Like last match wasn't in his way, but he has actually assisted Virat in scoring some runs. I feel Liam Livingston will be replaced. So yeah, I Padikkal won't be, and but Liam will be replaced. I feel that's my opinion, as he has
Okay,
not
so
scored,
just
and last time he chose some wrong shots, and that's how he lost his wicket. So he might be replaced today.
is just to add on to that as well, that who do you think would replace Lamb Livingston? Will it be Jacob Bethel or Romario Shepherd, or just to strengthen their bowling unit, will they go with someone like Anuwan Tushar?
I feel it will be Romano Shepherd because like we saw, I have not come to the unbox event, but we have seen like he has hit some like amazing sixes, and also I feel he'll be taking place of Liam Livingston today.
Okay, so we have a change as well that we are expecting in the form of Romario Shepherd. So I think that was a very good preview that we had for today's first afternoon match between Rajasthan Royals and RCB. So just before we conclude, I would like to come towards the prediction. Next, by what would be your prediction?
As the numbers are good, and somewhere it, according to me, the fight will also be good. And Rajasthan, I mean, is winning away matches, but somewhere I think there can be a pause here. And I think Rajasthan, being their home ground and being their fort, Rajasthan should win today.
Okay, so now coming to Shreya, what is your prediction?
I feel RCB will win because, like, as I told you, like they have won all the away matches, and I'm a RCB supporter, so I'm gonna support RCB no matter what. So I feel RCB is gonna win the match.
Okay, Pratik bhai, your predictions for today.
On overall combinations and current form, I would back RCB as it's also an away game. So RCB for me.
Okay, two for RCB, one for RR, and lastly, Roman bhai, your predictions for today.
think considering the form of RCB in a recent time, and more importantly, I feel that RCB in a good nick for the away game. So I feel that RCB is going to win today.
Okay, so we have a 3-1 in favor of RCB in our panel today. So, hoping for the best team to win. And with that, we are concluding with the preview of RR versus RCB. And we straight up move on to the Abhishek Sharma show we had yesterday, and what a batting display it was. I mean, it was totally out of the world the way he batted, and he also got a record to his name that he's now the highest Indian scorer. That is, in terms of individual score, he has the highest score, and he's also placed third in terms of the highest scores, highest individual scores if we see in IPL. So I'll straight up come to Roman Bhai first. That what changed for his SRH yesterday, and we finally saw that the demon or the monstrous SRH that we have known in the last year, they were finally back in form, and the openers fired big time. So, what do you think changed for SRH?
First of all, that Sagar bro, that I want to mention that SRH is already possessed the potential what we have seen yesterday, but somehow it wasn't been clicking since four or matches, and this thing bound to happen. The style of they are playing, the intent what they have, someday going to click and someday not going to be click at all. More importantly, that really happy that Abhishek is finding his form, provided that we also consider that he's getting 2 3 lives, but this is the what game is. In a previous format the luck is not on your side. Yesterday the luck is supporting you, and he has taken the total advantage for that, and we are going to witness such a kind of a 2 3 more matches from the SRH because of that particular lineup what does they possess. The possibility of even chasing more than 250 is only you can say that surely that SRH have a potential for that, and we have seen those yesterday. So that Abhishek is definitely a guy who wants to score some runs. We have seen that particular hunger how we can do, and one more thing is that he has totally displayed that what abilities does he possess. So it is better for the Indian cricket and SRH as well, and hopefully that this aggressive brand of a cricket SRH continue to play, and during that process they might get some good result, and they may going to qualify as well if they playing like this. But I'm again saying this is the dangerous approach what they have. On the given day they are going to succeed, and if it is not going to work, they are going to be failure like hell. We have seen the contrast thing in a previous four matches and yesterday. So this kind of a pattern we can expect from the SRH throughout the course of the tournament, I guess.
Okay, so now I'll come straight up to Nags by asking about. We still see that even though SRH's batting has been firing well, but their bowling is still not clicking that well, and the way PBK's batted was also great. But I'll come to PBK's later. But I think we expected that SRH having the likes of Mohammad Shami, Harshal Patel, Pat Cummins also in their ranks. We expected their bowling to be good this year, but we haven't seen that as well. So I would like to come to Nags by asking about what are the bowling issues that they are particularly facing.
Okay, coming on to bowling, I think it was a ground. I mean, the ground that was playing, it was more of a batting friendly. So, I mean, even if it was any kind of a bowler or any kind of a thing, I mean, if the line and length is not proper, you will have it, I mean, in the stadium anyway. So, somewhere I know the form for Mohammad Shami was, I mean, isn't, I mean, after his injury and stuff, he's still struggling. But Pat Cummins was good. I mean, things are coming going as of now. It's right. It's not that proper, but it can be aligned if I mean it gone in a proper way. And the bowling for SR, I mean, if as I said, the ground was more of a batting friendly. So whoever and we saw scores coming on both the sides. So normally I can't go. I mean any against for bowling because if it was any bowler he would have got that shot. I mean the thing only thing was that if your line and length was proper, it would have been better. The problem were things could have changed if I mean Yash Thakur what he did. I mean there was a catch and it was a no ball. So if that wasn't I mean the case, then things could have changed things could have changed. But anyways, I mean we could see Travishek back and things changed for SRH.
Yes, very well explained that the bowling woes are still intact for SRH, and we saw that last year as well, and we saw that in terms of this year we saw in terms of Mohammad Shami in yesterday's match that his was the second most expensive spell in IPL history that he bowled. So yes, I think even the pitch sometimes plays a part in this, because if such batting pitches are given, then bowlers obviously have no answers to it. But it is also important that they have a control over their line and length, because that is what is important, is I would say. And now I would come straight okay, next by yes.
Again, I mean, I missed taking the names. If you have seen, as you have said for bowling, there were two, I mean, new names. One is Ishan Malinga got a chance today, where I mean, he was consistent. He took two wickets, as well as Harshit Rana, who normally who gave, I mean, a pause for PBK's lineup, who were normally, if I'm not wrong, they were 191 for two in rather 6.5 overs. So somewhere these two bowlers, I mean, Mohammad Shami didn't work. Pat Cummins, he was also not that good, but somewhere bringing in Patel and Harshal Patel and Nishan Malinga worked for them. So normally the trial, I mean, things are going good in bowling lineup. It's only they have to align it in a proper way and work accordingly as per the matches. It would be good for them if they do it in future games.
Yes, I think as Nags mentioned that matchups play a key role, and definitely with all the good analysts present in each and every team, obviously the matchups will be looked after, and it is important that they go according to that. Yes, Roman Bhai wanted to add on something.
Actually, our one user is asking about, even though we have completed RCB preview, but Yash Kumar was asking that what about Livingston batting one down in the order? So I guess just want to give that clarity regarding this particular thing. What I believe is bringing him into that particular position is going to change the balance for RCB, I guess. So instead of doing such thing, I feel that they are going to rope in someone like Jacob Battle, who is going to provide them lefty-righty combination and one or two good overs of the left arm spin. And generally, we have seen the dry surface at Jaipur, a very hot day over there, and it might go into grip and assist them. We have seen the past 2 seasons record where the pace bowler don't want to bowl on that particular strip, I guess, and the wrist spinners and the finger spinner have a good success over there. So we might find this kind of a changes from RCB tonight, but bringing him at number 3 is going to change the balance for RCB, and I don't feel so they are going to do this.
Yes, thank you so much, Raman Bhai, for taking that question from one of our viewers. And yes, I hope, yes, that the clarity that you have got about Liam Livingston as well, to promote him up the order. So now again, moving back to the SRH versus PBKS match. So I'll come straight up to Pratik Bhai that Punjab Kings, we saw that their batting worked out really well, but their bowlers somewhere they look clueless, and I think Chahal was a bit better as compared to other bowlers. So, what do you think went wrong for the bowlers of Punjab?
First of all, it was fireworks from both the sides. Too many runs were scored yesterday, and we can blame bowlers and cannot, because the pitch was really belter of a type. And I know that bowling could have been better. There should be more use of variations. As we see that even only I see in second innings for Punjab Kings, only Arshdeep Singh was bowling wide Yorkers. I miss that from other bowlers like Yash Thakur and others. They really miss Loki Ferguson in this inning because he was injured in between the match, and also they could have bought in Vijay Kumar Vishak, who was really impressive in the first match against Sherfan Rutherford, who has also the similar kind of hitting arc like Travis Head or Abhishek Sharma, because both are lefty, so he could have been really good with the wide Yorkers. But they bought in Yash Thakur, and also not only bowling, I would also suggest that the fielding is also a concern which demoralizes batters. When you are getting hit six for every other ball, and you create a chance and the fielder drops it, or the ball is no ball, so it is a bit kind of demoralizing. And the misfields from Maxwell, the catch drop from Yuzvendra Chahal, which were, I think, key points of yesterday's inning. They could have taken back the driving seat in yesterday's match, because there is always a scoreboard pressure when you are chasing around 240 plus. So, as a defending team, defending that total, you always are in the game. So, but those chances they missed, and they know what went wrong, because Abhishek is a guy. If you give him chance, he will take the game away from you. And yesterday we saw that if they would have played batted first, I think Abhishek batted like that have broken the Chris Gale's record, which was set in 2013, as he is 11 balls short and only 25 runs he had to make. But he was hitting sixes so fluently, efficiently, that he could have easily broken that record. So all credits to his batting also, and some things should have been good for Punjab Kings bowlings also.
Yes, I think a very well sought out explanation from Pratik Bhai, that somewhere that bowling could have been well, and like we talked in our yesterday's match review between CSK and KKR as well, that fielding plays a very important role, and that it is important that you take those catches, and even sometimes you convert in a league like IPL, where even the half chances must be converted so that the momentum doesn't go in your opponent's favor. So I think it is very important, and going ahead, it is uh, teams must take those catches and even try to convert even half chances in their way, because that is what increases the morale of the bowlers. And especially when we have such batting tracks in today's world of cricket. So now I think we can conclude with the review of yesterday's evening match, and we'll straight up come to yesterday's afternoon match between Gujarat Titans and Lucknow Super Giants. So we finally saw that Gujarat Titans, after four consecutive wins, they faced a defeat. So just before I dive into the game, I would like to ask Shreya that Rishabh Pant came in to open the batting. So do you think, and he's still not firing, so do you think that the price tag is still a burden upon him?
It is because, like, if you see LSG has bought him, they preferred him over KL Rahul. So I think like they have bought him for like more of price. He should perform a bit. He didn't. He's not living up to their expectations.
Uh, yes, I think just to add on to what Shreya mentioned, that it was a very big trust shown on Rishabh Pant going ahead for LSG, because I think the owner showed a lot of trust in terms of captaincy. He's been really good, and I think that's why the team is doing well. But it is important that your primary role is that of a batsman as well. So even from batting, if you're leading from the front, even with the bat, you have to lead from the front, but not taking away the fact that other teammates, especially we saw the way Aiden Markram played yesterday. Initially he was struggling, and then going forward, that he came back in form. So I would like to ask Pratik bhai that LSG is playing really well as a unit, be it in terms of batting or in terms of bowling as well. Just talk us about what has worked for LSG so far, and why are they going beyond expectations of many of the experts who predicted that LSG would be at the bottom of the table.
No, not bottom of the table, but they were underrated, some kind of. As I also wanted to add point about Rishabh Pant, as he's not firing. Uh, I feel it's just bit injustice to his role if he opens the inning, because he has been a beast at number 4 for Delhi Capitals. At number 4, he has around 2,000 plus runs with a really good strike rate in IPL. I think he should continue with that number. He has that caliber. If some matches he's failing, he can still cover up in the later part, because the results are in favor of LSG. So he don't have to panic that much. If the team was losing, then there will be more questions on him, that you are not performing or it is happening because of you. But now team is winning and is in the top 5 of the points table, so it will give him some relief and time to rethink on what he can do in his batting. So I think he should continue with number 4. And if there is any concern about Sean Marsh, as he didn't play yesterday, so
Mitchell Marsh.
LSG can bring up yes, Mitchell Marsh, sorry. So they can bring up the two openers like Arshin Kulkarni or Rajavardhan Arangekar. Both are really good domestic openers. So they can cover up for Mitchell Marsh, and even their bowling can be more strengthened with the adding of Shamar Joseph. I would say as a whole unit, LSG is performing really good. The star performer is absolutely Nicholas Puran. Giving all the credits to him. He's been fantastic and form of his life, because he's hitting sixes so effortlessly that any bowler who is trying to bowl him just fears. There is a fear, as we have seen in previous seasons, that there was a person like Chris Gale or AB de Villiers, where wherever you bowl them, they could have easily hit you six. This season, it is Nicholas Puran. No doubt he has hit 30 plus sixes in just 6 innings. So, around 5 to 6 sixes per inning he is hitting. So, it's totally a beast form, I would say. And the support of Mitchell Marsh and Aidan Markram at absolute best. Their middle order is yet to be exposed in some crucial games. Like Abdul Samad has fired in one game. David Miller has also scored some runs in one game, but they are not exposed so much because of the brilliance of Nicholas Puran. So as a bowling unit, I would say the bowling is a bit of inexperience, but the performance they are giving for the likes of Digvesh Rathi, Ravi Bishnoi, Avesh Khan, and Shardul Thakur. Shardul Thakur, more importantly, leading the charge of the pace attack. He is taking the responsibility to break the partnerships, to bowl in the power plays, to bowl in the death overs, and converting those chances for his team to be in the game. So overall, they are performing, and we can see that results in the points table, that they are not in the bottom 5. They are about the top.
Yes, obviously Nicholas Puran is that one player who's still keeping that West Indian culture in IPL alive, because I think post the Chris Gale, Kyron Pollard, Dwayne Bravo, Sunil Narine, Andre Russell, post these legends, we haven't seen much of those West Indian powers in IPL, and now we still have that young guns Puran who can still go about for 10 years from now on. So now I will come straight up to Romin Bhai to talk us about Gujarat Titans, because we saw that they had 4 consecutive wins, but there were still some weak links from their team, and I think somewhere that got exposed yesterday, because we saw a brilliant power play start for them, given by Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill, and the way they were playing, I think GT would have been expected to score somewhere around 200 or 210, but they ended up scoring just about in 170s. So and also their bowling didn't look too great, and it looked off color. So what would you like to tell about Gujarat Titans, and what are the things they have to improve going forward?
I think whenever they are performing and winning, the top order and bowling department are the key role. They have performed the key role for their wins. Yesterday was the day where we have seen that bowling lineup is looking bit off color, and during the long tournament there might be 1 or 2 days where things like this going to happen. But I still say that apart from that bowling department, the middle order score runs were be the key for them to to end it on the losing course, I guess. See, the strength of them is the performance of the top order. Again, they have got the good runs, and we always talk about that GT's middle order, that dilemma. And Rutherford is someone on whom they are banking, but we all know that from the first match he has exposed, and the people are chasing him for that wide Yorkers, and he is still unable to figure it out. So it is going to be a point of concern for them. They need to work upon this. Either they want to go with someone like Rutherford, then Rutherford need to find some solution for that, or they may bring in Tevatia. We all know that how he can finishes the game. So that might be the point of concern, and they need to develop this particular thing. As far as bowling department concerned, I feel that still they have stretched that particular game till 20th over, and the operation of that particular bowling lineup. I guess that Subman Gill missed a trick yesterday. To saving overs for the Washington Sundar and giving that particular over against Nicholas Puran for Sai Kishore. Even though Sai Kishore is a decent tournament, but match up against someone like Nicky P is going to be a deadliest. We know that how destructive he can be against the left-hander bowlers. So I guess that they have not capitalized on that particular moment. I feel that if 1 or 2 overs of Washington Sundar at that moment can change the game. So the operation of that bowling department was a bit something shaky from the Subman Gill. I know that Nehra will definitely going to work on this aspect to how to churn up that bowling lineup and middle order dilemma. Otherwise, the team is good to go, and we know that throughout the course of this long tournament, 1 or 2 kind of losses needed to check that particular reality. So, expecting a good comeback from the GT in the coming time.
Yes, I think very well explained by Ramin Bhai about what were the particular weak links when we come towards Gujarat Titans. Because even though you are winning, obviously no team can be 100% perfect, and somewhere or the other during the tournament, your weak links would be exposed of. So with that, we will finish with the review of Gujarat Titans versus Lucknow Super Giants. And yes, Ramin Bhai.
One of our viewers, Mr. Mahesh Uma, is asking that replacing Livingston is an option.
Yes, we
I
have a
think,
lot of debate about Livingston
yes,
today. So yes, Ramin
yes,
Bhai can
yes.
take.
One more thing that backing up players is always important, and I do guess that strategy should be applied by the RCB in case of a Liam Livingston. But when we are talking about to the improvement in that particular side, so we can say that Livingston is looking like a weak link for them as of now. So either you are going to backing him or you need to replace him, whatever way it will be. I guess that the culture of RCB is that they are going to back to the certain time and they need some even changes. I guess if they are not getting result and they are hurted by that two particular home loss. So considering that particular thing, I believe that they might going to replace it with someone like Jacob Bethel, or they may going with. I don't think that they are going to replace it with Nuwan Tushara, as they were good to that bowlers in form of that Bhuvneshwar Kumar and what the job that Josh Hazelwood and just they are doing as a fast bowling unit. So it will be difficult to rope in him. But the like for like replacement, I guess they may going with Jacob Bethel if they want to replace him. But changing that batting order is not going to work for them, I guess. So let's see what is coming up for them. But we may see some shakiness or change in that particular point, I guess.
Yes, once again, thank you, Ramin Bhai, for taking the questions of our viewers as well. And yes, Pratik Bhai.
No, I don't think so. They will make changes so uh, early because Liam Livingston has played one good inning that It was a crucial one against Gujarat Titans, about 50. I know he got chances in that inning, but still, runs are runs. If you are not converting those chances in big runs, then it's of no use. You are going through a terrible form. But he converted that to a 50 runs, and also attacked Rashid Khan, their premium bowler, uh, against the opposition. But I think the question previously also asked by Yash Bhai, that how to, if we can change Liam Livingston's batting number at number 3. But I would say that it won't be good for RCB because Devdutt Padikkal can play pace really well, same as like Liam Livingston. Both struggle against the spin, so it is better that the number 3 position should be to Devdutt Padikkal, as it creates a stability of left-hander and right-hander combination and top of the order. If there is any wicket falls, then the spinners coming in middle overs, it can be tackled by this lefty righty combination. And for Liam Livingston, as he bats at number 5 after Rajat Patidar, or Jitesh Sharma's number can be interchanged to uh, what is this? Jitesh Sharma's number can be interchanged at number 5 or 6 as per the situation. But Liam Livingston in death can play a crucial role for RCB alongside with Team David also. Both are really good hitters of pace attack. So not exposing them in middle overs as matlab, I mean, however, it is possible that they should play more of a pace overs, both Devdutt Padikkal and Liam Livingston. That's why I'm saying that putting down Devdutt Padikkal till number 4, it will be injustice to his batting ability, as we have seen that he is really good at number opening and number 3, and he is performing in. He's looking in good touch, so it will be good that RCB doesn't do any changes to their batting lineup.
Yes, I think consistency is the key going ahead in cricket because if you have a consistent lineup, we have seen throughout the years, like the successful teams in terms of CSK and MI who have been successful over the years. For them, it has always been that consistency, and rightfully mentioned by Pratik Bhai that it is important that teams stay consistent and they trust their players. So now we'll move on to the preview of Delhi Capitals versus Mumbai Indians, and I'll straight up come to Nax Bhai that what can we expect from Arun Jaitley Stadium again, because it's the first match being played there. And again, what do you think should be team strategies going ahead? Like, what should be if a team wins a toss, and the players to watch out for from today's clash?
Being the first match in Arun Jaitley Stadium and what we have seen in WPL, basically it's also a batting track with normally a score. I mean, in WPL we have seen good scores coming in. So somewhere I can expect if I mean the top order doesn't fail, we can see a score of 200 from either team who bats first.
Yes, thanks. But also, who do you think are the players to watch out for when people are making their fantasy teams for today between Delhi and Mumbai?
Just a sec. Give me some time. Till then, I mean, can you ask some other questions so that I'll just come on the point.
Yes, yes, done, done. Okay. So I'll directly come to Pratik Bhai, that who's our super MI fan out in the panel today. So, what do you think should MI do to keep their campaign alive and keep their campaign consistent?
I think MI are trying really good to win the games, but they are failing on some small points in chasing the matches because there needs to be a consistent tempo, like how SRH played yesterday. That if you have to start from the first ball, you have to continue till the end of the chase. That's what is somehow missing in Mumbai Indians while chasing the games. I think they are really doing really good. The form of Will Jacks and Rohit Sharma is a bit concerned. I think they won't change Rohit Sharma if because opening options are limited. If they change, they have to replace him with Will Jacks as opening option. But Will Jacks is also not in form. And considering the wicket of Firoz Shah Kotla, it's a really good batting track. and batters may enjoy on this wicket as both the teams are playing their first match in Arun Jaitley Stadium. So it will be a great sign to see both the out of form batters get into the form like Rohit Sharma and Will Jacks. If Will Jacks is not playing, as we can say, their inter squad match in practice matches, which happens between MI squad, Bevan Jacobs played a really good inning in that inter squad match. You can see the scores and highlights in the channel. So he might come in place of Will Jacks as MI is lacking a support for Hardik Pandya at the end, because as we can see that opening, Ryan Rickelton, Rohit Sharma is bit out of form. Tilak Verma, Surya Kumar Yadav, and Hardik Pandya, all three are really good form. Naman Dhir can also play crucial cameos, but there should be a typical finishers alongside with Hardik Pandya. Hardik Pandya is getting too much of load in finishing tasks, so I think it will be a good option for them. And bowling point of view, I would say the bowling lineup is looking a bit stable before that, because still, even if they have got 211 runs, 200 plus runs, but one positive was there that Bumrah back from injury, still he is not conceding many runs. He gave only 29 runs in his 4 overs, while all the others bowlers were giving 10 plus economy. So it's a good sign and can be a motivational point for other bowlers like Trent Bolt and Deepak Char, that how well they can bowl and learn from the best. So, and it will be a good to see the MI bowling lineup against the DC charged lineup consisting of Stark and Mukesh Kumar. It will be a neck to neck competition, I would say. The points table is not suggesting this because DC is sitting on top, not losing any game. MI has lost 4 matches, but still on man to man matchups, it's a really close game.
Yes, a very good preview about Mumbai Indians, I must say, from Pratik Bhai. Now I'll come straight up to Raman Bhai that Delhi have been very consistent. The team is looking really good, a well balanced squad, be it in terms of batting or bowling. Even the middle order is looking really good. So, what do you think they should continue doing in order to continue with their winning momentum?
I must say that we have seen
And
DC's
also,
performance in our previous
sorry to
tournaments.
interrupt. Are there any weaklings that you see that they can probably improve upon for Delhi Capitals? Yes.
I think throughout the course of the IPL, we have seen that DC is not executing their plans as per that, their expectation. Apart from that, the season where the Shreyas was as their captain, only 1, 2, 3 season you can remember that where DC has come up with a particular unit, I guess. So, this season, what is the great positive for them is that usage of that resources. Akshar is operating in a really great manner. He is know that how to churn that particular bowling lineup or how to get in with those batsmen at crucial time. I must say that the inclusion of experienced campaigner like Faf du Plessis and KL is definitely a worth to have in the team. That support what they got from to the Akshar is totally a commendable, including that bowling lineup. Still they are not playing with Natarajan. They are looking really settled bowling lineup along with uncapped player like the rise of Vipraj Nigam and Asutosh Sharma. So though it looked like that they have covered all the bases. When we come to that particular weak link of this particular side is that form of Jack Fisher McGregor. I do understand that player like him can not be a consistent as per the expectation, but 1 or 2 cameos in 5 match is definitely expected from them, and those early and quick starts they are missing. Still they have got good result. If they are not getting those results due to particular starts, it might going to backfire against them. Luckily, they are blessed with someone like KL Rahul and experienced guys like Fab. They can manage the situation. But if those guys are going to fail, then how they are going to work? So this is the point of concern, in my opinion, and more importantly, that they need to strong their that's the particular their bowling. I guess they do have Mohit Sharma who can does the things, and along with the season campaigner Mitchell Stark. So I do understand, but still there is a point of concern for them if flat tracks like we have seen on the Hyderabad pitch, and Delhi is also one of the flattest track I got. So they might need to work out on that finishing ability of what they needed. So apart from this, look like a solid squad. This is the only squad who does possess the great mixture of experience and youth. You see that you have KL, Faf, Stark over there with youngsters like Akshar is over there, JFM is there, Ashutosh is there, Vipraj Nigam is there. So the total good mixture of experience and excited squad, and the result is itself showing in the point table. So I feel that the small corrections can definitely consolidate their position at the top, and they might going to ended up to qualifying for that playoff if they are going to correcting this small kind of stuff.
Yes, rightly mentioned by Ramin Bhai that DC squad is looking really good with the balance of both youth and experience. So now I think I'll now come back to Nags Bhai that again, what would be the fantasy strategies for our viewers, and again the toss factor, is it important in today's match?
Uh, Actually, toss to I mean, being the night match and somewhere the dew might come in. So I would say ki whoever is winning the toss should chase. And coming on the fantasy players of both team, we have seen starters of both team. I mean, Faf was injured, so he couldn't play much of the matches. Rohit Sharma is not that consistent. But for me today, I think both of the openers like Faf and Rohit, they should give a good score along with their. I mean, for Delhi, I would say along with Faf, it would be KL Rahul and Akshar Patel. JFM might or might not be that consistent. And in bowlers, you have Vipraj Nigam and Stark. And coming on Mumbai, you have Boyd and Bumrah. Bumrah is back, and we have seen him in the last match. His line and length and everything was one of the most economical bowling in the last match. So we can expect something good from Bumrah in today's match as well. If since he would be given his 4 overs, so his 4 overs would be crucial. So I think it would be a good game, and Mumbai can make a comeback with Bolt and Bumrah. Their bowling goes good with
Yes, so
batting
I
of
think yes, yes.
with batting of normally Surya Kumar Yadav, your Tilak Verma, and your captain Pandya.
Yes, I think a very good preview of what holds for us in today's game when it comes in terms of fantasy strategies as well. So now coming towards the final part, that is predictions for today's game. So I'll come to Nax by that DC or MI.
I'll say MI because, as I said, I mean, no teams can win consecutive every match. Yesterday, as we see, there was a pause for GT. I think somewhere, as I said before, ki Boyd, Bumrah, and Chahar, as they have good bowling lineup, we can see a standstill a match standstill for Delhi, and Mumbai should win today.
Okay, so now I'll come to Ramin Bhai. Who do you think will win today's match?
Considering all the factors, and my heart is saying that supporting Mumbai Indians, but I am just taking something into consideration the current form, and the home advantage, and we definitely can expect some incredible things. So I'm going to say that DC is going to win tonight.
Okay, so 1-1 as of now, and Pratik Bhai finally.
As am I fan, I want to say Mumbai, but I would rate both the squad as equal. But there is a slight bit of advantage for DC in their spin department with the likes of Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav. So I am somehow deviated towards DC may win today. Can't say, but DC.
Okay, so 2-1 in favor of Delhi Capitals. So yes, that was it from our side for for today's preview and yesterday's review. So please do like, share, and subscribe to Crick Zenify, and do follow us on Instagram as well. And thank you.